y'all, Charlene Adzima here again. Welcome back to Irish Fiddle Foundations. This is week 6. Last week we worked on the cut. So hope you guys have been practicing that wherever you find two notes that are the same pitch together, and it would be kind of fun to play it in one bow, right? And just to recap, it's where we do kind of like a little left-hand pizzicato, but it's kind of like not very plucky, shall we say. And you can do it with any finger, you know. And I think I gave you Twinkle to do because that's kind of my go-to. But you can do it on anything, you know, anything that you find. So since you can do it on anything, I thought I'd teach you an Irish tune that makes use of the cut reasonably well and introduces you to how it can be useful bowing wise. So, like I said, the cut allows you to play two of the same notes in a row without changing bow direction. And we're going to learn a tune called John Doherty's March. And he had loads and loads of marches. Johnny Doherty was a great fiddle player up in Donegal, which is in the northwest of Ireland, County Donegal. And I think he was born in around 1900 or so, and he lived to be in the 70s. And he was a tinker. He was a traveler. He went around and fixed stuff, and but he was known very much so as a great fiddle player. There was a book published a while back called The Northern Fiddler, and I got it in the 1990s from one of my friends because I was really interested in Donegal music at the time. I was a big fan of Altan. If you guys haven't heard of Altan, go check them out. Altan. Lots and lots of fun. And the Northern Fiddler had loads of transcriptions of tunes from all these old players. And I think the book itself is out of print, but I could be wrong. Go and look for it. And who was it by? Alan Feldman and Eamon Doherty. I'll put that in the listing notes here so you can check it out and we'll see about it. Anyway, they wrote out this one tune they called Untitled March because nobody knows the names of tunes, and those change all the time, and so hence why I'm calling this one John Doherty's March, or Johnny Doherty's March. Anyway, long-winded story short, let's learn at least a part of the tune, and I'll show you how to get those cuts in there. It's not as complicated as you think. All right, so the first part of the tune, and oh, hey, wait, here we go. Ta-da! Here's your map. Okay. You can see that this is not a very complex tune in terms of part patterns, right? So we're going to work again with our red block, which just happens all the time. So here's our red block, and I'll just get the notes for you. And it's A, E, another E, back to the A string, we'll play D, B, and there you go. Now you'll notice I have doubled that E string, right? So that's a great place to try our cut. And pick your favorite finger. Not a big deal right now. And what's really, really important about this is that when you play with the cut, it needs to sound exactly the same way rhythmically as you'd play it separate bows. Awesome. I will be posting a transcription of this tune based on the transcription that I got from the Northern Fiddler, and I'll add my bowings. I'm going to start out probably with just this one bowing because you can play the whole thing with separate bows except for this cut. And you can see, ta-da, here's my notation for a cut. I don't know if anybody else uses this notation. I have never seen it before. I just made it up to make it easy to show my students when to cut. So, just a slur with a little slash through it. Easy peasy. So let's give this a go. A, E, E. Go. Again. Again. Ooh. One more. Yay! Okay, so our A block does consist entirely, though, of this, along with those two pickup notes for the orange block. Okay. I did want to skip around a little bit because we are focusing on this cut today. So let's go to the B part and we'll do the green block. You do not get a choice for what finger you cut with today because our notes are open A and then the higher A, 3 on the E string, and a second one. Oh yes, you do have to use your fourth finger cut. It's not my favorite. I don't know whose favorite it is, but this is a great place to exercise it. And that's low 2, G natural, and open E. So let's do it again. Open A, high A, third finger on E, again. Reach back with second finger, and release. There you go. So in time, it sounds like this. Cool. How about that cut? Let's give it a go. Let's go again. 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 One more. Don't worry if it doesn't come naturally. This is a good time for you to just, whenever you walk by your fiddle, just go ahead and give it a shot. Try those cuts out. Don't worry too hard if you get it or not. Just keep on trying, okay? So now we've got our red block, which goes from the A to the E. And I'll tell you right now, I'm going to play the whole tune for you, but your job is to just play those cuts when they show up, okay? Which means all I really want you to do is play those 3 notes, the A, E, cut. Or if we're in the B part, A, cut. Okay, are you ready? This is your chance. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and. Missed it. Oh well. B part. Go up to the A. A, 4. Here we go. Good job. One more B. Cut. So, I think that is plenty enough for you to work on this week. Next week, let's finish off that march. But in the meantime, I do want you to make sure you play along with your solo, the red block and the green block. Practice those cuts, and then we'll get to the rest of the tune, right? It's not that big of a deal. Do your listening and really enjoy it. This is a great little tune, and I enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. Okay, we'll see you next week. All the best.